What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Andy, and we're back with some more car mechanic simulator. As you can see, we've got the old Cuda up on the lift. This is the one that we ran on the dyno a few episodes ago, and it was down on horsepower, and it's looking like crap. But however, it runs. It's not here for that. I believe there is some brake issues and a bad leaf spring or something of that nature. Um, you wouldn't say that you think there would be a bad leaf spring, huh? But um, it appears that, and I won't even say maybe it's a leaf spring. Maybe it's just the leaf spring hanger. Ooh, maybe it's this one over here. I'm trying not to look at it yet because I don't remember what all the issue was. I'm pretty sure it was brake problems and suspension. So we're going to take a look at the suspension and the brake problems and see if ooh, it needs a that's definitely needs a wheel cylinder right there. That would be my best guess. What do you guys got going on? What do you think? What do you think of the old Cuda here? I kind of wish I had one. I think those brakes are toast. It definitely was better on this side than it was on the other side. Like when the whole car's rusty, do you really know which part is bad? That is that is the problem that we have going on right now. Ooh, that sway bar end link looks like it's toast. Kind of like, oh yeah, this is really bad, really bad. That's really bad. My guess is the steering rack is toast. Look, because I mean, if you look at that steering rack compared to the rest, 40. No, it's gotta be bad. Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and look at the list. Sway bar end link, yeah, I saw that. Leaf spring plate, steering rack, brakes. Okay, so I think I have all the parts off that I need to have off. Remember, we're not going to really go above and beyond like we used to do before. Turn that on the lathe. Whoops. Whoops. Got a little too itchy trigger finger there. These parts don't cost very much, so I'm going to go ahead and repair them. And maybe that'll take care of what we needed. I mean, who doesn't want to have good brakes at least? You can have the crappiest car in the world, can't drive that good, don't go very fast, but if you can't stop it, you got problems. Got any body work? No? Okay. Alright, so let's get a look at what we got going on here. Um, so we're gonna need a... Do I have a steering rack? I do have a steering rack. I got a couple steering racks. So, don't need to buy that. Don't need that. Gonna need a brake disc, a brake pad. I I'm not really seeing a whole lot here that I need to get. All right, so let's get busy. Now, however, let's check out our list. So the brakes, brake disc, brake pad, a brake shoe, and a brake drum cylinder. So I think even though you can't repair brake shoes, somehow I repaired the brake shoes, and I repaired those. So yeah, tell me how that's possible. I would love to know. And we're gonna go ahead and slap one of these in. Like I said, don't. I didn't need to repair those, but you know what? It's quick and easy. And I had to take them off to figure out that this part was bad. I just started on the wrong side. And it looks like I had one in my inventory. I thought I had repaired the one I had, but apparently I don't understand. Pretty sure I took it off, but you know, I didn't. Alright, so the tires all the same size. Yeah, I figured they would be, but I didn't even pay attention to the first tire I put on. And we know what happens if you mismatch the tires. You can't go nowhere. Alright, so brake disc, wheel cap. I probably better look at which side needs the brake pads. This side. Alright, so almost everything we repaired, and I had stuff in the inventory. So I didn't actually really spend that much money to fix this car. I think the only thing I've bought so far was brake pads. So that's actually pretty cool. I think this is probably the cheapest car we've ever fixed. Probably ain't gonna make no money, but, you know, it's fine. So this car should be done. Oh, no. We need a sway bar link. Sway bar link is over. Alright, so we need a sway bar. So we had to buy two parts. Somebody was in the comments going, nah, buddy, you got another part to buy. Sway bar link. Sway bar link. Clear the list off because I messed up the list already today. Alright, so let's take a look here. Check, check. How much money did we gonna get? Make sure I don't hit finish. I gotta look. So we got 34 credits for fixing the suspension rattle. So that was the leaf spring plate. The sloppy car steering, 807. So that would be the sway bar link and the steering rack. And the brakes, 186 bucks. So all together with the task bonus, job bonus, we got 1,900 bucks. I mean, that's not bad. We bought two parts. Two parts. Let's get this car out of here. I think we might do one of the cars that we purchased recently. 97 grand, huh? You guys in for a Jeep Wrangler? Let's move this to the car wash. Yes, I want to wash the car. I mean, that's not looking that shabby. Until I looked at this side where it's missing parts and wheels. I think I like this view better. Always got to be missing something. Well, I guess the only thing to do here is to sell that, sell that. So now we don't have any parts that aren't good. Can't take the top off? What kind of bullshit is this? You can always take the top off of a Jeep. I really wish you could take the top off. That seems a little bit no. Disassemble the interior. Alright, gonna need a wheel. Gonna need headlights, new plates. Everything else we should be able to repair. So let's get the body in shape. 900 bucks for a Wrangler? That's not bad. Cost us 1,500 to fix an older car earlier. Alright, so body work. Body work. So we had 97 grand, remember? $97 grand. Alright, so parts. Check. We want plates. Where's the plates? Illinois. 2 plates. Get rid of that. Go to the interior shop. Steering wheel. 360 for a freaking Jeep Wrangler steering wheel? Oh, come on. You're killing me here. Killing me with the freaking... Alright, so right headlight. Left headlight. Windshield. Right door. Rear. Tail light. The other tail light. Alright, so parts for the body work are here. Alright, so Should we change the color? I don't. I mean, black Jeep. I mean, it's cool. And I had a black Jeep, so I'm not arguing with the black Jeep color. Better put the windshield on before I forget. Ooh, I did not take off the back plate. How did I miss the back plate? But that's all good though. We caught it. I know someone would have told me that I missed it. Alright, so let's take a look here. So we bought this for 24,000. Spent 5,000 bucks fixing it so far. Oh, no, I take that back. Spent 4,000 bucks fixing it. So right now I could sell it and make $1,000 profit. I don't feel like this is going to be that profitable of a vehicle. I'm not seeing the love on the Jeep Wrangler. Oh, hold on a second. I need to put the interior in and redo that. See if that took the value up. Oh, that's more like it. So I spent 4,000 and now it's up to 7 grand. So 3 grand profit. That's a lot better. Now, I know for a fact that a plain Jane Jeep Wrangler is not much more than this. So I don't know if it's going to be that much of a, can we make some money? I mean, I really don't think we can make money off of this. Antifreeze. Brake fluid. Windshield washer. We don't want to mess around and spill anything on the floor. And that was a runner too. So probably runs. What? There's no way that there's 2 lug nuts rusted on this new Jeep. I mean, it was a little rusty on the bottom. Wasn't that bad. I'm thinking about changing the color. Somebody let me know. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I don't know. I guess by the time it comes out, I'm going to have the decision done. Or drop a comment right now. Tell me what color do you think I'm going to paint this. Without skipping ahead and looking. What color? Muffler. Oop. So this has a 4, I mean, I'm assuming they're trying to say that this has got a 4-link suspension in this Jeep. But it doesn't have a panhard bar in it to center it. So you forgot some stuff on the suspension here, bud. You definitely would have some more pieces of equipment back here. Exhaust pipe. Talk about the rustiest drive shaft ever. Alright, so the back is clean. Find it kind of funny that I can't pull the transfer case till I take out the front drive shaft, which I guarantee you can pull the transfer case and the drive shaft at the same time. It has a slip yoke on it, so you can yank it right out of there. Proper way? No. But does it work? Yes. So it's got the control arms in the front too. I don't know. I think their suspension is a little bit off on this Jeep. Not off by much, but it is off just a wee little bit. Oh. Really? Gotta undo this. So I bet you this is going to be the one that has the shit on the back. Yes, it is. There was one time I was working on one of these and I couldn't figure out how to take the front apart because of this stupid little ring right here. True life story. Um, I didn't even have the bolts. Wonderful. Might as well pull. Did that say that was the Pentastar? Oh, Jesus. Yep. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm old school, but the 4-liter inline straight 6 was so much better of an engine. You had torque for days. And about, a little bit less horsepower than what this makes, but this has no torque. So it's like, what do you want? Do you want horsepower or do you want torque? My answer is I want torque to get the tires rolling. Alright, so that's as much as I could do there. Pull all the big stuff, make it easier. Well, at least we got a battery. Come on, get out of the way. Pulling all these relays sometimes really sucks. Like, I wish you could, like, just yank all the relays with one click. Coming through, taking each one of these out is a real pain in the ass. Then you miss one and then something like that happens and you're like, what? Alright, so air cleaner clip. Do I take the engine out or do I disassemble the engine in here? I'm thinking do some disassembly in here. At least a little bit. You know what would be really nice in here? Drop like a Hellcat engine into a Jeep Wrangler. I think it'd fit. I think there's enough room in there to stuff a Hellcat in there. Because then we would be talking. And I like it that it's not. Looks like we have assemblies. I hate all these freaking little caps up here though. Oh, come on. There's no way that's rusty inside the engine. The engine had oil in it. Not going to have rust inside the engine. Sorry to say. But things that are oiled don't tend to rust. Oh, I found the fuel filter. Although it probably wouldn't be there. It's probably be down on the frame rail. Oh, come on. No wonder nobody wants to work on a freaking Pentastar V6. 10,000 parts that it doesn't need. Although I will say that consistently this thing has been between 50% on all the parts. So it all needs replaced. 45, 55, 43. I haven't really seen anything that's like where it's been a super good part. And all these little idler rollers, come on, give me a break. Alright, so is this going to be a big giant front plate on the front of here? It is. Big giant front plate timing cover. Ooh, timing shoes. Another big giant thing to wear out. Come on, get the chain. Ah. I hate it on these. Some of the engines have like no head bolts. And then some of them have a bunch of head bolts. Oh, I forgot to take the oil filter off from underneath. Really? It's going to make me go underneath to get the oil filter. That's right, I gotta go back underneath anyway because it looks like I forgot a catalytic converter. And I gotta take the crank out from underneath. Huh, how did I forget the converter? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, never mind. Get the oil filter. Timing chain. Why didn't someone tell me there was another timing chain? Come on, get... There it is. I tried to go up. And then back down to get the block. Alright, this car is disassembled. Looks like we can fix most of those parts. And I would say with the most of the parts being in the 40 and 50 percentile, we should be able to repair almost every part. So the amount of parts that we're actually going to have to buy is going to be like brake pads, rubber bushings, spark plugs, tie rods, things of that nature that you can't repair. And I'm still unsure of why I can repair some of these things and other things I can't. It just, like, repair a clutch plate. Are you serious? No. Repair drum brake linings? Not gonna happen. But I just don't get it. Don't understand. Like right here. We just repaired our clutch. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not possible. Oh. I think that I didn't destroy it all the way. Got a little too click happy. It is early in the morning still. And I didn't really want to get up today, but I did. I'm starting to finally get kind of used to this day shift stuff where I'm getting more where I just wake up early on my own. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Still got 6 pages of crap. As soon as that drops down to 5. Oh, there's 5. We'll do our last brake rotor. Like, how are you going to repair a freaking fan? Radiator, sure, I get it. You can decore it, put a new core in. Although with plastic ones, I don't really see that as an option. Now, the old brass and copper radiators, sure, I get it. These new aluminum ones with plastic end caps, like, how are you going to repair that? I mean, I would assume that there is actually a way to repair the aluminum plastic cores, but is it viable? Is it worth it? I mean, back in the days, you just clean off where there's a little leak at and just get your torch and get some solder and just put some silver solder in there and you're done. Just like in the 40s, 50s, 30s. You know how they fix seams and body lines in cars? They didn't use Bondo. They used freaking lead. It would be called leading. Literally, you would melt lead down into, smooth it out, and then use special tools to, like I said, to smooth it out and make a nice, smooth body line. And there's probably not that many people left that know how to do it. I've seen it done. I've never done it myself. Oh, no, get one more shot. No, I may not have got another shot. There was 2 cams, wasn't there? Shit, may have to buy a cam. Alright, well, let's see what we did for the damage. Alright, so inventory. Alright, so we're going to need timing chain, oil filter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all we need on that page. 1, 2, 3, 4. I definitely am buying more stuff than I thought I was going to have to buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't see that, like the fact that you can't repair these camshaft caps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuel filter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't repair a coil, huh? I can repair my air box, but not the air filter? Come on. What are you guys doing to me here? Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, brakes, double wishbone shock. I'm going to need some rubber bushings. I think it was 4. It's got to be 4. Exhaust. Rear shock, rear spring, fuel tank. Did I already do 2 springs? I don't know. So I guess what I need to do is I need to separate that. Separate that. Be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go back to my inventory tire. And I'm going to need 1. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2 of those, right? Because I have 2. So I need 2 rings. Alright. Let's charge the battery. Hit the repair table one more time. Alright. Sell all the parts. Clean up our inventory. So this was just one timing chain. Okay. Two of those. It wasn't two. Well, I'd have an extra timing chain. It's the timing shoes that I needed two of. Well, you know what? Mistakes were made. Let's see. 12 of these. Ignition coil, air filter. Oh, I was supposed to do tuning. Tuning is supposed to... No. Is tuning supposed to go up on this? No. This is just restoring. This is just restoring. I think I'm getting a car confused with the last episode. Fuse, 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 relay, relay, coolant, ECU, windshield wash off. Like, if you're going to rebuild a car, don't cheap out on things such as suspension and steering and brakes. No sense in any of that. And I really want to know how I can fix the freaking clutch. I really, 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 really want to know. Do those. So we're down to the last little bit because this is where I took stuff apart. Off-road tire and rims and electric. Alright. Alright, so rims 17, 0 offset. Times two of those. Oh, 2, 17, 0 offset. Okay, yep. I was like, what the heck am I doing? I was about to make a mistake. Tires 255.75. 4, 17, 255.75. $2,000. Maybe I won't be restoring any more Jeep Wranglers. $2,000 for freaking tires. That costs as much as my truck. And my truck's a 3/4 ton. Like, I get it on 3/4 ton. But a Jeep Wrangler? How many of those? Just one? Really? Five of these relays? Holy hell. And an ECU. That's going to complete our whole list. Ooh. So what should we do first? I guess let's throw in an engine block. At least get an engine block in. Scrap our battery. Join some parts together. Let's install some tires. And we should be able to balance it real quick before that gets done over there. Alright, so pull that, install, balance. Get that. Come on, pick it up, buddy. That's it. Alright, so tires, check. Shocks, check. Engine, check. Accessible from underneath the car. I was underneath the car. Kinda. Ooh, I actually think I missed the part. Because I'm pretty sure that there wasn't all the springs there. Wasn't all the plates. So it looks like we got plates, but we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to need 3 more of these. And I'm going to need this piece right here. E-ring. I only have one. And I'm going to need 2. But since I repaired it, I didn't realize that it was the part I needed. Let's see here. That part is done. Bushing there. Torque them down to 100 foot-pounds. Alright, we know we got that oil filter. Alright, so control arm. We're going to need that E-ring. I mean, we haven't done bad. We were at 97,000. We only spent 13,000 so far. And I'm gonna try not to be in too bad of a mood, but I think I've got a cold. It's been that time of year. I don't normally get sick, but man, we've a lot of people at my work have been sick. I've been trying to stay in my office and stay away from people, but when you're the supervisor in charge and people come and talk to you, they bring their damn germs right in the office. Put the crank in, yes. Alright, so the front end is done. I don't have the muffler. Didn't I take the muffler off? Or did I not buy it? It wasn't missing. I don't know now. I'm kind of confused. I'm pretty sure I took a muffler off. So why didn't I have one to put back on? Three of these. I like to keep that list clear. I don't want to buy parts that I don't need on accident. We're trying to keep everything in budget. This is definitely a budget build. I guess when we get the suspension done, we can take a look at the cost analysis so far that we have spent. So this side is done. The rear spring. And what do you think here? Do you think we're going to be over budget or under budget restoring this Jeep Wrangler? I think it was a 2012. Probably cost about 34,000 brand new. Alright, so suspension complete. Alright, so let's take a look here. Yeah, look. We spent 13 grand. We bought it for 24. Sell value. Yeah, we're losing money right now. Whew. I can't believe we're losing that much money right now. Hopefully when I put the engine together, that makes a very, very, very big difference in the price. Or we picked the wrong car to restore. I'm gonna go with we picked the wrong car to restore. Because I don't think that putting the engine together is gonna make up a $8 grand difference. I just don't really think so. $8 grand difference. $8 grand difference. Holy shit. I think I made the worst decision. Very, very bad business decision. I kind of want to look as I put this together, but I don't think I want to. Don't know if I want to. Don't forget the plugs. Ah, man. I don't know why, but like I'm just losing energy. I think this little bit of a sniffle that I got is just kicking my ass today. I mean, I did just work like I don't know, almost 60 hours in 3 days. Probably more like 57. Yeah, probably closer to 57. All right, here's all the 5 Type-C relays. There's my one purple one. But the good thing is I know I can't put in bad ones because I don't have any bad ones. And putting on these little cam bearings, man, I tell you what. I wish they would just come up with assemblies. Throw the assemblies on, like a rockers, the old school rockers, one piece, just be done. Well, I guess I better do the front of the engine at some point. And we already know I screwed up and bought one too many timing chains. Coil on plug. All right, so we are minutes away from being done. All right, so that's all checks. And I'm an idiot. I want to go up. So that's got to be at least a $2,000 part right here. Oh yeah. Really? Two main bearings? Two main bearings. That's it? Come on. Should have at least four in there. So oil pan's getting ready to go on, and that's going to complete this build, minus floods. Oh, and we got an exhaust manifold on the other side. How did I forget exhaust manifold? And a starter. Alright, that should be it. Because these are just extra parts. And there's my extra timing chain. So let's see. Holy shit. Sale price $70,000 for a Jeep Wrangler? So I spent 13 grand to make 46, so really that's going to be 31 plus labor. That's not bad. I'm going to call this a success. So there we are. There's our Jeep Wrangler complete. And anyone sticking around this long is going to see that. Where's the paint booth? Paint booth. Where the freak is the paint booth? There it is. Let's see here. I want to paint this car. That's what I'm talking about right there. Pearl yellow. And there we go, folks. There is our Jeep Wrangler. It's complete. I did not expect it to be 40 grand profit. So with that said, my name's Andy. I'm gonna be out of here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.